Go live. Hello, guys and girls. Right, bear with me a second. I'm just your channel. Hey, Paul. Hey, Nick. I am looking at getting long on gold. Just not yet. I just need to delete something. I did just get stopped at break even on gold. Well, I went long above this high here. Moved up, got me to my break even point and then got stopped at break even. Just bear with me. I'm trying to delete something on YouTube. I've just set up another live by mistake. So customize channel. Bear with me a second, guys. Usual tech issues when it comes to me, as you are probably aware. It's not something I'm the best with, and especially okay. Right, so let's get rid of that. Delete forever. Understand. Delete forever. Okay, we're good to go now. Let me know on YouTube. Is the sound okay? Oh, sorry, I just ran over the dog. Hi, guys. Listen, there's loads just come in online on TikTok. So I'm just trying to say hi to you all. Peter, Instant Nut, how you doing? I did just try and add you as a moderator, but I've failed miserably. As I was just saying, me and my tech skills are absolutely fabulous. So on that note, I will give it I'll give it a miss for this session. But I will try again at on another session. So I'm not quite sure how you do that. Right, okay, so as it stands today, we've had two trades. First one, if you logged in this morning on the London Open, which I don't generally do London Opens on either YouTube or uh, YouTube or TikTok, but today I did. YouTube is not receiving. Uh, what's going on? Let me see. I've got some issues with YouTube. What's going on? I think YouTube just crashed. Uh, if there's anyone on YouTube, can you just let me know if it's coming through or not? Hi Juan, Nicholas, JNR, Wild Tanuki. Sounds like an interesting person. I'm sure it'd be good fun to go out with. Um, right, let's get back to business. So, first trade we took this morning was a loss on gold. It was a BPC trade, which I'm going to go back to you. Was this candle here? We'd had, yeah, all good on YouTube. Okay, fantastic. Thanks for letting me know, buddy. Um, Okay, so was this first bullish 15-minute candle after the correction? That was a loss. And then we traded the next one here. Now, this was done off a higher time frame. So the 30-minute, you can see looks like a rejection candle. But if you drop down to the 15-minute, you had a bearish candle followed by a bullish candle. And we bought the break of the high and traded it up to this range here. Got a nice 70 pips out of that. Um, Not quite obviously scaled out. Can you give my dad a shout out for Father's Day, please? Maddest dead. Yeah, Mike Oxmall from Birmingham. Mike Oxmall, happy Father's Day from your young lad or little girl. I'm guessing it's a lad, so happy Father's Day. Pleasure, mate. Nice that people think about their parents because not enough people do these days. We forget who looked after us as juniors and neglect them as they get older. Um, so I've got my dad staying with me at the minute. He's going to be heading back up north on Monday. So yeah, got a nice weekend with my dad. So that'll be good. Um, Okay, so what we're looking for now, I'm looking for continuations back to the upside. As you can see, let's get rid of this for now because look, what I'm looking for is you can see we've got structure here on the hourly. We can see we've got 30-minute structure just a little bit higher. So I'm going to look for a momentum entry just before COMEX comes into play as we break these highs. So on that basis, I'm going to be looking to buy as we push through these highs. So I'm just getting my magic keys set now. Now, if we think about the markets, I am fundamentally bullish this market. I am technically bullish this market. Um, so um, I'm just going to put my auto break evens in. There we go. Let's set that. Right, I'll share it with you. Let me just share the MT4 site with you. Partial TPs, let's get those in. Right, MT4 display capture. Let's get that up. YouTube, I'll be changing MT4 for you in a second. Right, just wait for. Where is it? I'm waiting for it to load. So bear with. Right, I'll change YouTube because that takes 2 seconds. Okay, so YouTube, there's the order, guys. All right, let's try again. For some reason, uh, right, I'm just going to put my partial TP at 15 pips while I'm waiting for the display capture to pop up. It's not having it. This is the only fault I find with TikTok. I actually prefer it as a platform. Ozzy, how you doing? Yusuf has got a buy from 34.14. Lovely. Well done, you. Here we go. It's finally decided to come and say hello. All right, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a momentum entry as the markets break those highs. Joel, how you doing? Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for coming back. So, the only time I will do momentum entries with gold is pre-New York. I won't do them during the London session. I'll do it. Can I enter a buy? That's your call if you want to enter a buy. I have a pending buy stop order in at Christ, my eyes are bad. 34.29.10. 34.29.10 is where my pending buy order is. User 696399901. Hello. Beaver SC. Hello. How we doing? So look, guys, as I said, the only time I am looking to use momentum entries. So momentum entry means I'm not looking for a candle to close above. So now you've seen my order. It's sat there. It's resting. I'll come back to that MT4 platform in a little bit. Okay, I am gonna go back to TradingView because I just hate MT4, MT5. It's literally just a place that I place orders. It's not somewhere that I like to analyze or talk about the charts. So YouTube, I'm going to bring you back to TradingView. Um, okay, so here we are. So what I'm looking for is this market to push through these highs before 130 as fresh cash is coming in leading up to COMEX open. If that doesn't happen, I'll cancel the order and I'll tell you. And then what I'll do is I'll wait for a 15-minute candle, a 30-minute candle to close above this area. Now, when I'm looking for a candle to close above this area, what I'm going to do, what I'll be trading is effectively a breakout. Now, the breakout in this particular trade will be in the direction of the predominant trend. If I want to start marking on, information, so what do I want to think about in terms of gold? Right, trend equals up. Uh, Fundamentals equals up. Just think geopolitical tensions. Uh, USD downgrade downgraded. So that's your like fundamentals. So oh guys, look at that. Spelling not so clever. So fundamentals are up, trend is up, so that's technicals. So now what we need to do is we need a system that allows us to trade in alignment with everything we've got there. Jib, how you doing? Hi Anna, how are we doing? Jayla, good afternoon. Now, so that's what I'd say in terms of what I want to think about. Now, if I'm obviously, I've told you I'm going to trade a breakout if we don't get the move above in the next, what, 15 minutes. So if I'm going to trade a breakout, these are the rules that I'm going to apply. So I'm going to come over to my templates. I'm going to go breakout long, and hopefully they would appear, but they didn't. So as I told you, me and tech, we like to have these little disagreements on a daily basis. There we go. So, can you see it on TikTok? Can you see the words? Can you see the rules? If not, let me just make it a little bit bigger. There we go. How's that? Any better? I know YouTube won't be a problem, but TikTok. Okay. Hi, Nick. How are you doing? So, what I'm looking for is a candle closure above that level. So, let's just put in, let's mark it off. So, we're going to go buys above 3427 point, let's call it 3. I'm going to put that on the top. So we're looking for a breakout above there. In theory, we can also look for a breakout sell below this area. Why? Because it would be a change of structure on the lower time frame. So sells below 3414.7. Okay, so that's what we could look for there. Um, in terms of the breakout rules, to the sell side, exactly the same as the long, but just inverted. Okay, so exactly the same process. So do we have clear candle space? So if I look above, clear candle space, if we do break above that high, we have, oh, wrong one. We've got, what's that? 142 pip range. So scaling out at 10 pips is going to be pretty easy, I would have thought. 142 pip range. Now, what about to the downside? I'm just going to move it like this. The downside, we've got plenty of room as well. You've got 224 pip range. Now, just because of 224 pip range, now just because we've got more room to the downside, doesn't necessarily mean I just want to favor a move to the downside. The trend is up. The um, the fundamentals are pointing to more cash moving into a safe haven environment. For those of you that aren't sure what safe havens are, it is if you are an investor, you are categorically taking risk with your capital. Hi, wealth. Hi, Javier. So you're taking risk with your wealth. That means you're prepared to take risk with your tax paid money. When you're taking risk, essentially you're looking to speculate. You're looking to get a return on your capital. Now, the downside when you are taking risk, if there is war, recession, what do people generally do with their investments? Do you know? If if people if people are worried about what's happening in the world, there's, let's call it recession, there's war, what do people generally do with their investments? Do they try and make them more secure? Do they invest more? What would they do? Guys, if you're online and you're enjoying what you're seeing, please share this with any fellow traders. Hopefully they would enjoy it. I'd appreciate anyone sharing the channel. It'd be very kind of you. Please, what do you trade in? Gold, DAX, and the NASDAQ. So in the afternoon, it'll be gold and the NASDAQ. In the morning for the London Open, it'll be gold and DAX. So that's, for those of you that aren't familiar with the DAX, that is the German stock exchange, German index. Our opinions on NASDAQ for today. My bias for the stock markets or indexes will be to sell. Just based, yeah, I'm on Telegram. So to find me on Telegram, guys, I'll just, 1 second. Stan store, home. Okay, so I'm going to send you a link here, guys, on Telegram. If you click on the Stan store, what you'll find is you'll see my free channels. So you'll be able to see Telegram, you'll be able to see YouTube. Just click on there, you'll be able to see that. Yes, bought S&P 500 earlier today. Look, I'm not a fan of buying indexes right now, just because of what's happening in the Middle East. It's the tensions are too high. Um, if I was to trade something out of, um, let's say, out of my normal asset classes, I would definitely be looking at oil, okay? And I'd only be looking at buys. So is $10 good for a starter in trading? $10. I wouldn't be trading with $10. I'd wait until you've got some more cash saved up, okay? Yeah. You really want to be waiting until you've got at least around $500, would be my opinion. And once you have around $500, then you can start trading because $10, the risk is just going to be too much, and you're gonna lose that $10 instantly. Okay, crypto, how are we doing? DJ, well done on your trade. So yeah, listen, like I said, I am going to be very, very repetitive. The amount of people that come here and watch um, that think I'm going to sit here and make loads of trades, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Um, and I would never be here trying to instruct and educate people to take loads of trades. The more trades you take, the higher probability you have of you made £4,000 from 10 in dollar yen. I was just aggressive in uptrend, but don't try it. Oh, that's a bloody hell of a return. You made £4,000 from 10 in dollar yen. What can I say apart from congratulations? Trading can be like watching paint dry. Yeah, absolutely. But look, so can construction. So can going to the gym and trying to get the right physique that you're after. Anything that you try and do to get the results that you want can be like watching paint dry because you don't see things go to the finished article in a nanosecond. There's times where you need to learn. There's times you need to sit on the sidelines because the market just isn't giving you the trade setups. Please, can I know your Telegram group name? If you click on this link here and then just go to free Telegram channel, there's a few different links in there. Just go down to free Telegram channel and then click on it. Okay, Compton or Crompton, sorry. If you see that, just click on that stand store link and then scroll down and you'll see it. It'll take you straight there. Uh, Alan, football lover, who do you support? Let's bring out some DJ Santa Rose. Thank you, very kind of you. Do I need to water it? I'm not quite sure what I do with these roses and things. So thanks for the gifts. Um, Gifts and hearts always appreciated, guys. Um, Come on, Alan, let us know who you support. Football lover. I always get dissed for who I support, so it'd be nice to see who's in here. It might be the quickest. You might be in. What will happen to gold in 10 minutes? Um, who knows? It could go up. It could go down. Uh, there's no news in 10 minutes. If there is, it's just minor news. Yeah, there's no news. There's news at 3 o'clock. I don't look at anything that's not major news. So yeah, news is at 3 p.m. Uh, oh, all right. Sorry. Okay, so it has been steady, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna give it what to 125, and then I'm gonna wait. If this hasn't popped through here, I'm gonna cancel that order that we placed earlier, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what's happening. Let's just have a quick look at what's going on the NASDAQ. See if there's anything for us to potentially look at. To be fair, looking at the NASDAQ, if anything, can you check NQ chart? You're just on it, buddy. Uh, okay, so what we can see is price has reacted off previous daily support. Um, like I said, I'd be skeptical being a buyer of it, but technically speaking, we're we're in a strong uptrend. Markets rejected support. Lower time frames, we've just broken the short-term resistance here. We closed above. So based on technicals, looks like it's going to push higher. Looks like it's going to push higher. Um, Above this high, yeah, I'm just not buying this. Okay, guys, I'm not buying it. I'm only looking at gold today. Gold is my interest. I'd be like I said on my gold chart, I'm happy to be a buyer above 34.27, which is in line with the trend, which is in line with fundamentals, and we've got 142 pip of clean range. I'm also happy to sell below 34.14 if we get a close below, on the basis that if we do close below here, we've had a change in structure on the lower time frames, and therefore we could potentially drop down and test 34.92, 33.92, or 34 even handle, which you can see this wick high is over here. So let's just wait and see what happens. Let me get rid of this. Don't need that anymore. Uh, Please do you give free signals? You see me trade here on a daily basis. So 1 o'clock, most days I will be here live streaming, trading. One thing I would say is um, be very cautious with free signals, right? Um, People that are giving you free signals, what's the reason for it, and are they making you join a particular broker for it? You know, I obviously I have my recommended and preferred brokers that I use with, um, and but I won't sit here and tell you to take trades and do whatever. I'm just doing what I do on a daily basis, and ultimately, you can watch it, you can engage, you can ask me questions. If you like what you see, come back and tune in again. If you don't like what you see, all I ask is don't sit there and hit the keyboard and be haters because I can't be bothered with it. You want to do that, I'll just block you straight away. There's no need for it. We're all trying to do the same thing. We're all trying to trade. We're all trying to stay disciplined. We're all trying to achieve the same goal, which is make money. And I've just been doing this since 2009. I've been day trading since 2020, since Trump last came into power. Because when he came into power the first time in 2020, he he basically screwed up my systems. Am I profitable? Yeah, but look, all I can say is tune in, watch, tune in and watch, and you'll see. Those people that have been coming for the last few weeks, I think this is my third week on TikTok. I think we've had two losing sessions. So all I say is just tune in. If you don't like what you don't, if you don't like what you see, you don't need to come back. You're not paying to be here. Okay? The only thing that you are paying to be here is um, time. And time, to be fair, is the most expensive commodity there is. So what I say is, if you don't like what you see and you don't like what you hear, then just jump out of the room quickly because you can't get the time back. I like listening to traders talk, has made me a better trader. Traders talk, okay, what time do you give the free signals? It's it's not that I give free signals at a time. I just trade specific times. So I trade at 1 p.m. on TikTok and YouTube. That's UK time. And if a trade sets up, I take it. I'll explain why I'm taking it. I'll show you my rules behind why I'm taking it. And if you like what you see, then stay in. And if you don't, find another live stream, okay? That's as simple as it can be. Um, yeah, so just be wary. Like I said, can reckon gold's going to reach an all-time high? Potentially, yeah. It has the makings to make an all-time high. Just look at the world, what's happening right now. We're in a risk-off environment. The world in the Middle East is going bonkers. Israel's attacking Iran. Iran's no doubt going to retaliate. This is going to take people away from investments. This is going to put people into what we call a risk-off environment. Therefore, what people will do is they'll come out of their portfolio of risk assets, so stocks, and they will go into things like safe havens, such as gold. Now, why does gold appreciate during times of uncertainty? Um, because it's demand. Not that it does anything for you, it's demand. Okay, so as traders or investors come out of indexes or their equity portfolio, they then want to put it somewhere safe. So safety right now, as a retail trader, what should your yearly return? Look, anything better than the banks, then you're better off trading. If you can't beat the banks or you can't beat the S&P or the NASDQ on the whole, then there's no point trading. Okay. Um, but if you're trying to learn a skill set, this is where people go wrong. If you can do, let's say you can do 2% in a month. Let's say you do 1% in a month, and you do that by making one good trade. You're already beating the banks massively. So why do people get it so wrong and so quick? Because they trade too much, they over risk, they see people on Telegram, uh, social media, spraying champagne, driving Lamborghinis, follow my free signals, do this, do that, and next thing they've blown their account. Okay, so just be really, really careful. We have a buy stop on gold at the minute at 34.29. But I am literally, I'm, I'm gonna, I'm just waiting to see if it closes above this. Yeah, this is looking good. Okay, so I'm gonna leave my buy stop in. Okay, so my buy stop is gonna be in. It's staying in at 34.29.1. Now listen, uh, I showed the chart on MT. In fact, I'll see if I can bring it up quickly now, just so you can see. Okay, so there we go. So there's my resting order. YouTube, I'm just gonna change screens so you can see. Okay, so uh, my auto break even. I'm just gonna put that back in. There we go. So auto break even is in at 10 pips. Sorry about all the pinging. Okay, so this candle's wicking down. Perfect. If it now goes on to break the highs, I'll just bring my stop underneath the low of this candle. In back testing, I made 45%, but on Instagram, it's not enough. It got me wondering. Thank you. Yeah, well, Instagram is a dangerous place, a dangerous place. And if you have, um, let's say, if you've done 45% in your back testing, what you want to look at when you're trading live is a 20% variance, meaning that you've got to allow for slippage, you've got to allow for gapping, you've got to allow for spreads and commissions to get slightly innocuous. Some different getting out of the trade can sometimes miss a pip here and there. So just remember that when you Javier, I don't know what your question mark is. So just remember that if you've got 45%, take 20% off that, so that's 9%. You're looking for around 35%, 36% would be what you would expect in real market conditions, Andrew. And that is because, like I say, there's so many like different variables to factor in: spreads, commissions, slippages, things like that. Um, yeah, Simon, just above the higher the H4, but it's literally just above these wicks. Javier, what's your question mark? I missed something, have I? I don't know. You put a question mark, but I don't know what the question mark is relating to. What are you looking for on gold? We're buyers. I've got a buy stop above the H4 high effectively. Your break even is 10 pips. Break even is 10 pips. Break even is 10 pips. So we'll wait. We'll see if we break those highs. Did I buy? No, you can see the chart, guys. You can see the chart. As soon as it goes into profit or loss, you'll see some big numbers up in the right-hand corner. They'll either be orange or blue. Okay? If they're blue, we're in profit. If they're orange, I'm losing. Mm, Okay, so I'm just waiting, guys. There's nothing I'm gonna do until. So yeah, we're just waiting, guys. Waiting patiently. Let's see what happens. After 10 pips, go to break even. Yeah, I'm waiting for a retracement to look for a buy. This could be the retracement. And we're in now. You see those blue numbers? Okay, so look, I'm just gonna grab the stop loss. Oops. And we'll just push it up. Always does. So we'll just see if it keeps moving. Whack that up right underneath the candle low and see if we can push. So reduced risk massively initially, and we're now just looking to see if the market will push higher. Okay, so we're in the trade. Seven pips, 8 pips. There we go, we're break even. Now you can take some profit off if you want. I've got 15 pips. There we go, that's TP1. That's half off. So nice 15 pips there, guys. Let me know if you got TP1 with me. Right, let's put another partial take profit in. I'm going to put in 35 pips. And, oh, stopped at break even, guys. Stopped at break even. So it was a nice 15 pips. Let me know, did you get the 15 pips? Now we just wait. Easy pickings. Good time to pen. No, now I need to wait for Yeah, if you like that, guys, if you took 15 pips, just show me some love in the chat. Just hit some hearts, share it. I can see I, I can see in YouTube quite a few people have took the trade, and we've got take profit of 15 pips. So well done, SMK. Thank you, Crompton. No, not we're not buying now. We'll wait. We'll wait. I'm going to wait for a 15-minute candle to close above this range now. So look, simple stuff. I don't profess to. Oh, look at all the hearts, and yeah, it's coming in. Now, this is what usually happens, right? A lot of people will now be saying, "Oh, why did you go to break even? Look, it's still moving." Because these are my rules, right? I do this every day. Gold TP, we hit TP and we're out. Okay, we're out. I'm waiting for the next candle to close. Um, so I've got 9 minutes for this candle to close. Okay, if it closes like this, then we'll look at another potential. T1 was hit, Joel. Lovely. Now there's potential for another trade, but we'll wait because this candle could just spike back down and come back below. So we're gonna wait. We'll go back to trading view while we wait for the candles to close. Narinda, you got it. Well done. Awesome. That's great to hear. Um, yeah, look, possible NAS breakout long. Okay, so if I'm looking at the NASDAQ and the NASDAQ's going up and gold's going up, the way I would look at this is that I would treat the NASDAQ as a false break. I would expect the NASDAQ to roll over. Um, I want to be a buyer of gold, but Narinder, please, is he trading on MT? This is MT4. It's a 15-minute time frame. I'm not trading in anything. Look, it's gone without us. We got 15 pips. I got stopped at break even. Um, but they're my rules. I miss out on some pips, but I also make sure that I don't get caught in loads of losses. Yeah. So these are things that we have to abide by. Do I get upset if I see the market go off without me? No. Do I think, oh God, I could have made more money? No. Am I happy that I've just banked 15 pips? Yes. Did I follow the process? Yes. Does it work consistently for me? Yes. So that's it. Job done. You'll find someone else now on TikTok or YouTube or live stream, whatever, that banked 70 pips, whatever. Well done. I'm happy for them. I just have my rules. I stick to them. Be it boring, be it exciting, however you want to take it, but that's it. Simple rules, simple process. Okay. Um, Why do I bank half at 15 pips with trend or 10 pips with trend? Because I want to de-risk as quick as possible. Yeah, you like it. I want to de-risk as quick as possible. I want to make sure that I have zero risk in the market. And look, if this went off and we bank 15 pips, do I trade Forex? No, just gold, NASDAQ, and DAX. I used to, but not anymore. So in the morning, gold and DAX. In the afternoon, NASDAQ and gold. But um, uh, what's the advantage trading gold at NASDAQ? So whenever you're trading anything, you wanna think about um, why you're trading it. So I like things that are very liquid. Okay, so meaning that if you want to buy and sell, you can get out pretty much when you want to get out, or you can get in when you want to get in. They also have to have very tight spreads. So anything that's liquid, anything that's traded a lot, will have tight spreads. So, and I also want to trade something that opens in and around the time that I'm awake. So London Open, I'll trade that in the morning from about 5:30. Um, so pre-London Open, looking to get in before the London push, European push, and then I'll look to trade the US just before COMEX Open. So I'll start around 1 o'clock. I'm gonna enter in 15 minutes. Okay, well, let's see what happens with this. In 4 minutes, this candle will close, and then you've got a couple of options. Um, it is the Let's go back to the 15. So there you go. So that's what we're seeing now on the 15th. So this candle will potentially close in the next 4 minutes above the level. If it closes above the level, are you trading on margin? What kind of sizes are you working with? Lot sizes? So various accounts will range from 5 to 10 lots. So not massive. You'll see some traders out there that are trading hundred lots bigger. You know, that's them. So don't profess to be trading huge sums for myself. But yeah, I've worked for German family office and traded for them from 2012 to 2015 through Citibank. Uh, I traded $25 million for him there, but that was a different style of trading. I was swing trading. Um, how many lots would you trade with on 50K? So before I would say to anyone how many lots would you trade with, first question you've got to ask yourself, are you profitable? Are you profitable? So if someone's not profitable and they've got 50K, I'd say trade at 0.01 until you become profitable. And then look at your results and then increase the lot sizing based on performance. So if your performance tells you that you've just done 100 trades over a month or 2 months, whatever it is, and you were 70% successful, but you lost $2,000, I'd tell you to stay at 0.01. On the flip side, Uh, on the flip side, if you traded 100 times and you were 70% successful and you made $20,000, I'd say increase the lot sizing based on your performance. So look, we've got about a minute and a half. Uh, all right, that's all right. Okay, question. Sorry, guys. Just big. I am yes, all blues at 0.01 to 0.05 on 3% profit in 7 days. Okay, that's nice. So look, I wouldn't jump up much more than 0.05 because obviously it's only 7 days, it's 3% profit, that's nice. Um, you're going to experience different types of market conditions. Right, hold on, let's see what have we got here. We've closed above 60 points. What's the wick size? 30 pip wick. Okay, so if this candle comes down and tests this resistance level, I will then buy the break of this high and I'll look to exit um, most of my position on filling the wick. If we just go straight up, I'll buy the break of this high. So we've started to wick down, but depending where I'm going to place my order will be dependent on the type of entry um, based on this candle. If it comes deep down, I'll place my order above the high of this candle. If it's a shallow retracement, I'll place my order above the high of that candle. One second, go. Right, okay, so what we've seen, buy now is a good idea. Not yet, guys. I'm waiting. I'm waiting because it's going to be dependent on how this candle moves. Uh, let's have a look. Yeah, pushing up. Not yet. Not yet. It's not pushing up. Okay, so based on how this is moving, I'm going to place my buy order above the high of the previous 15-minute candle. Okay, um, so let me just see what the high is. The high is 34.54. So I'll give it 2.5 pips above the highs. I'm going to put auto break even in again at 10 pips. I'm going to put partial TPs in at 15 pips. So I'm just setting this up now. Yeah, oh, sorry guys. I've gone back, haven't I? Let me just put you on YouTube. I'll change you over to. There you go. You should be able to see MT4 now on YouTube. TikTok, I'm trying to change it right now. I'm sure Mark has his own confluence, but H1 close above 34. Okay, so there you go, guys. You should be able to see it. Okay, let me know. Yeah, I've got a buy stop above the high of the 15-minute candle. So that's the 130 to 145 candle. Price cleared old highs and is now above resistance zone. Yep. Is it a buy? Richard, I have a pending buy stop order above the high of the 15-minute candle. Um, if price comes back down and goes back and closes below the level, I'll cancel the order. Okay. What does buy stop mean? Buy stop, good question. So buy stop just means that you want to buy at a higher price than the current market price. And buy limit means you want to buy at a lower price than the current market price. And then you have limit, stop, and market. So a market order just means you're buying right now or selling right now. Limit order means you're buying at a lower price than the current market price or selling at a higher price than the current market price. And a stop order just means you're buying with momentum. So if your buy order is here, it means the market needs to go up and through your order to trigger you. So I only ever use stop orders because I want to go with market momentum. Yeah, does that make sense? At Harv, effectively placing a marker into the market for when it taps into the price, it enters you. Okay, yeah. What we're going at? Oh, I don't know that. Why aren't you on? Who's trading Caden? Who's that? I have no idea who trading Caden is. Oh, okay, it's someone in the stream, is it? Uh, okay, trading Caden. 13.9k followers. Got a big following there. Air trading Caden, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Kingy Nation bought at 34.30. Nice. Love it. Love it. Nice. Always nice to see fellow traders in the channels. Don't like in the what's it called? Done over 80% on my 3K account this week. Lovely. Well done trading Caden. That's some big ass returns. Um, swing trader. Aha. No, you are. No, I'm day trader. I don't have the patience for swing trading anymore. You trade live capital or funded? Live. A lot of my members have live and funded. For those of you that where's do you expect TP and break even? So TP I've got at 34.41.8. I've got a take profit, partial take profit at 15 pips, and I've got an auto break even at 10 pips. Okay, so auto break even at 10 pips. Yeah, so just waiting. I will be coming off the live stream at 2:15 because I just need to go do a few things with clients today. But yeah, let's see if we can have a little pop up and take another 15 pips out of the market at least. If it's a break-even trade, it's a break-even trade. Da, 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 da. All right, let's see what's happening. All right. There we go. All right, 1 second. Sorry, that's the dog. Um, okay, Tom, buyer right now. Not buyer right now. Oh, potentially. It looks like we're about to trigger. Okay, so we're triggered. Now, break even is at 10 pips. So when the blue numbers get to 100, you will see the stop loss go straight to break even. So we're live now. Uh, yeah, some of my members, yeah, will use the 70% rule. So that's because we're a little bit extended away from it. There we go. So that's break even. And there you go. There's 15 pips banked. Easy pickings, guys. So just lock a little bit more profit in. Which pair is this? This is gold. At 30 pips, you will see. Let's put another take profit in at 30 pips. And let's do one at 50 pips. Okay, there you go, guys. That's 30 pips secured. It's okay. You can say thank you in any time you like by just hitting some of those hearts. So hit those hearts, share the love, share the channel. Um, Simple process, simple rules, simple results. So, Anna, pleasure, darling. YouTube, I will send. There you go. If you click on Stand Store and then just go down and select lovely stuff. Two for two. Exactly, Simon. Two for two, mate. What time frame you on here, Mark? This is the 15. This is the 15. So, literally, I'm gonna there's only 847 likes. Guys, come on, TikTok. You need to, I believe highs get swept here. Well, if the highs get swapped, we just make loads of money. I want to, if we get 3K likes, I'll do another live stream on Monday for you on TikTok. I don't normally do Mondays, but hopefully you've all got a shitload of pips out of this. So if you did, you make it look easy. It is. It's easy because I got simple rules. Okay. Hey, top guys, just passed his funded. Thank you. Well done, mate. So look, what I'm saying is, you think it's going to retrace? I don't mind if it does, it does. Um, I've done what I needed to do. Okay. Harvey Frost, how much do I risk? It's fixed lot size, so it's it is what it is. Every time is the same. The risk will vary based on how the candle triggers. So if you've seen, each time this candle triggered me, my stop was brought up very, very quickly. And I'm at break even pretty quick as well. So based on, let's say, capital, you'll probably find the biggest initial risk when I look at a candle and put my stop underneath the low of it. The biggest risk will probably be around 3.5%-ish, something like that. But by the time the candle triggers, that will at least have dropped to about half because I don't use a percentage. Which strategy do I use? I just trade price action. Um, I have breakouts, false breaks, BPCs, and flips. Okay, so simple, simple, simple stuff. Um, Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do you do these lives a lot? Harvey, I do lives every day pretty much for YouTube and TikTok at 1 p.m. For my members, we do 6 other live streams a week. But for general public, we'll do around 4 or 5 live streams a week. Okay. Thanks for asking, guys. Let's just see where this one goes. We've had 15 and 30 pips on the second trade and 15 pips on the first trade. Yeah, I hope you've membership. You, to be fair, guys, there's a so membership, Harvey, is 97 a month on the Stand store. It's an offer at the minute, but I have done an offer for 10 members. The first 10 members that accept an annual membership today will get lifetime access. So we've already had 5 go so far. So there you go. It's there, Harvey. I generally don't like to push memberships while I'm on live stream because this is my shop window. I just want people to get as much content for free, and if they want to be around, they can come and join me at 1 o'clock. If they want to be part of a members community, then fine. There's options are there, but this is for those that feel like everyone out there is just trying to rip every trader off. Then here I am. I'm just going to do this at 1 o'clock most days for free. Just drop me an email to markettradeandtrain.com. So anyone that wants to Nisho Market Master, thank you. Best way to be, Mark. Definitely pays to be authentic. Glad to see a fellow real one. Haha, Trading Caden, thank you, mate. It's nice. Yeah, and th- there's a lot of crap out there. There's a lot of crap, and it's very, very difficult for new traders to, let's say, uh, see who's genuine, who's not, because all that happens is the best way to see who's genuine is if someone will trade live in front of you, and don't just watch it one time, watch it a few times, and if they're consistent, if their approach stays the same every time, then that's probably something you want to look at. do I give signals? I wouldn't say I give signals. I just trade what I want to trade based on my rules and my setup, and you can see what I do if that makes sense. Um, it's so I'd rather. Hey, cheers, buddy. Thank you. Let's see if we can get this 50 pips third tape profit. We're getting close. Uh, we're about a few ticks away. There we go. Go on. And there we go. 50 pips secured. Let me know if you got the 50 pips. We're pushing, pushing, full targets. Let's go full targets. I tell you what, should we push it? Let's push it some more. Who cares? We've had 50 pips. I don't care what it does now. 50 pips and out now, Simon. Wait, could you explain that membership thing and the lifetime access? Okay, so uh, membership is either £97 every month or an annual membership is £997, Harvey. Now, today we did an offer for the first 10 people that want to join on an annual membership for 997. They will get lifetime access. So in here, so you can ask. So Simon is one of our annual members, lifetime members. Who else is in there? Anna's a member. Vic's a member. This is on YouTube, by the way, guys. Uh, Commander in Chief, welcome back. Who else? Peter Arman's a member. Lifetime. In TikTok, I don't know who is because everyone's got different names in TikTok, so it's a bit odd. So I don't quite know who's who yet, and I am still very new to TikTok. Kingy Nation, 34 quid banked. Well done, mate. We're 60 pips up now. 60 pips up. Um, let's go. I tell you what, let's just bank the whole lot. Oh, I missed the button. If I see 60 pips again, there you go. I'm out. So 60 pips, we're done. Okay. Absolute belter there, guys. So well done, team. Um, let's go back to trading view and I'm just going to say goodbye to everyone. So, yeah, so before I wrap up, that's it. 2 trades, 2 wins. We're out. We've killed it. Live from Ghana, how we doing? Yeah, I do have a Telegram channel. Just you can click on the standstill there. It might take you out of um, TikTok. I don't know what happens. If you just go onto the standstill, you'll see everything that's there. The free ones are YouTube and Telegram. So, guys, thank you so much. What a lovely way to finish the week. I'm glad you all got some nice profit out of the trades. I'm glad you're all finishing the week on a high. What I want to say to you is as well, guys, if you've just banked profits and you've just made a great finish to the week, close the screen. Close the screen. Don't even place any more trades because if you take one more trade now and it's a losing trade, you're going to lose your shit. You're going to get so mad, you're going to do something different, you're going to potentially blow what you've just made. So just enjoy the profits, enjoy finishing the week on a high, and enjoy the weekend. All right? So, guys, have a fabulous weekend. I'm going to see you all Monday at 1 o'clock. Who's in for Monday at 1 o'clock? If you're in at Monday at 1 o'clock, drop some likes. Instant no. Um, Harvey, um, I tell you what, mate, you'll be able to have a look back on YouTube and have a look at quite a few of the live streams, mate. Um, but listen, you can connect with some of the guys on there. They'll give you an honest opinion. Guys, take care. Everyone, all the best. Bye bye. Cheers, Harvey. Take care, mate.